Let's go. Yeah. It's the boy Mike the Flame. Shit hot. Yeah. Yeah. My faith in how to hustle. Now I flex with this Rolex and I bet I don't pull a muscle. Let I eat and slide, even though they laughing, they mumble. What up, y'all? Remind the lion, he the king of the jungle. Remain humble, never blame no nigga for what they did. Blame myself, cause I was the nigga that let you in. No revenge, keep it pushing. If you ask for forgiveness, I totally accept it. But I'm still gonna pray from a distance. Giving everything I got, cause I ain't getting no younger. Yeah. Thin glass floors with the pit bulls under. No space for new guests. All original music. Just one thing, baby. This thing got flames, baby. Fire. Good shit, man. Yo, that's Just One Thing by one of our staunch supporters, Mike the Flame. You know, he said he was going to send me his tracks last night. He did it. He made good on it. I said, if it's dope, I play it on the show. So I just played it. I don't know if it's streaming on all platforms, but that's a banger. It's a nice little intro. 2 minutes long. Just One Thing, Mike the Flame, man. Good looking out. You know, you might have a good career ahead of you. You know, you keep doing your shit. Keep doing your shit. What's going on, y'all? Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Daily Go Get 'Emism show. We do this every single day, every single day, every day. Every day it rains, every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Get 'Emism show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feel like real men and women should. Also, tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Emism show, we got something good for y'all. We're talking about helping them do the wrong things for the right reasons, or should I say for good reasons. Helping them do the wrong things for good reasons. Listen, man, love will make you do some things. Love will make you do some things. It will make you perform some acts. It will take you there. It will reel you in. It will have you wondering if you should have done it, or ask you why you're doing it. And at the same time, it may confirm exactly why you're doing something for somebody. So we're going to talk tonight about how you may help somebody do something that's a little unethical. Yeah, exactly the right thing to do. It's not what your mom and your dad would have told you should have done, but sometimes you find yourself in a pickle, or somebody else that you care for, love, feeling like that may find themselves in a pickle, and you going to come there to try to help out. So they may be a little the things that you may do for them may be a little unscrupulous, because sometimes a little insider information can go a long way towards helping somebody out who may be in a jam. So we're going to talk about it tonight. What have y'all ever done? What do you know? What do you know about letting somebody claim your kids on your taxes? Because maybe you're married, or maybe you have some extra kids that ain't claimed, and you kind of somebody who needs a couple of kids in order to get back a decent tax return. Now, of course, the IRS is really up on that shit nowadays, so it ain't sweet like it was back in the day. Back in the day, they just pass off that social security number and you was good to go. Now they want to be doing all this investigating and all of that kind of stuff. They rob us for years. No gun, just take it right out of our check before we ever even see it. But when we strike back and we come up with a plan in order to be able to do some low level tax work, here they are. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to pay all the money back, or you're gonna probably see some jail time. But anyway, what do you know about doing that? You probably know a lot about it because it has been done by a lot of people: black, white, Hispanic, probably Asian. You know, I mean, hey, look, you got some kids. You got two. How many you need? It's like I got 6. So you can get, I'm selling off 3. Contracted out. And since you my cuz, or since you my sister or brother or whatever the case may be, like normally I would want 500 a head. But tell you what, I'm gonna do you a solid at 350. But you gotta take 3. 3 for 350. Now you're gonna get like 10,000 back. So that ain't gonna hurt you a lot, but it'll help you a whole lot. Yeah, it's the wrong thing to do. And for people who are squeamish and you know, some people are gonna say, oh, you're robbing the government. Like, you know, I don't want to listen. Let me just tell y'all right now. I don't want to be dealing with nobody who is on the IRS side. If you are on the side of the Internal Revenue Service, don't talk to me. Don't come around me. Because we ain't got no conversation. I'm not trying to hear it. What's up, my people, man? Thanks for coming through. Y'all already talking. T Carry right morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And JSHVGG, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. Stacy White, always good to see you. Holding it down for the D. And Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow, she about to turn it out. And CCX 2020, I'm sorry, 222. So, hey, what's going on? Hope everyone's feeling and doing blessed this night. Well, I know I am, and I'm glad that you are. TK right says, I was driving the other day, CC. Sorry I hadn't. Okay, that's what's up. Dimples D's all up in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. That's what's up. And Matthew Millette said, yo, what's up, G? Yo, man, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Mucho. TK said, no, I had this one first, but okay, all right, you talking about your name. All right. Why you, oh, God. Why you mad? Oh, why you mad? For shame, my brother. For shame. You so lonely, he has nothing to do. You so lonely, has nothing to do. I said, he's so lonely, has nothing to do. He wants to come to my show. I want to hang with my crew. But he wants to write the N-word. Why would you do that shit? And use a bin nerd. I know that the people from back in the day, they say, yo, that brother, why you mad? He say that nobody ever showed him no level of attention, so he had to come to my show and try to get some mention. Yo, at the brother, at the nigga, at the motherfucker, he's never going to get bigger. You are the type that would sit down and pee every time you gotta sit down and pee. Never stand up, dude. No 10 times, 10 toes down. And use a clown. But I know that things are going to get better for you when you start showing your face and clear up more space. Like space on your face. A lot of bumps, a lot of acne. You can get your food from Acme. Oh, you bitch ass niggas always coming through. But we got better things to do. And I'm going to show you how we get it down right now. Yo, it's the 12th right now. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Cornell DeFranco Texano. What is N-word? Me English no good. What is N-word? I don't know. That would be in palabra a ti. Okay, anyway, Tito 69 US is looking like a bus always, a boss always. Appreciate you, Tito. Appreciate you. I love it when people come through and they got some sense. You know what I mean? They ain't even about no compliments or nothing. Just have some sense. But we got a good conversation for y'all tonight, man. We got a nice little talk that we gonna have tonight. You know, helping them do the wrong things for good reasons. For good reasons, you know, like your neighbor, your next door neighbor didn't pay their light bill. So you let them rock out with either your generator or run the orange extension cord. Run that orange extension cord next door so they can have lights. So the refrigerator will run. You know what I mean? You know, the good. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Listen, man. You listen. If you and your neighbor have ever had this between you, if you've helped your neighbor out with something like this and this, you know, like this, all we got. All we got is a surge protector and industrial cord, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is what we got. This is how it's going down. If you've ever helped a neighbor out or a neighbor has ever helped you, then you know that bond is strong. Because this is a conversation piece, and just in case either one of y'all get out of line one day. If one of y'all should ever get out of line one day and be like, well, you ain't never do nothing for me. Really? Hold on. I ain't never do nothing for you? Yeah. Well, I remember a certain winter when you had to leave your window cracked, and I had to leave mine cracked because I ran this from my window to your window, from my outlet to your window, because your outlets wasn't working. Y'all was going to be doing the candle thing tonight. Y'all were going to be doing the candle thing tonight, but I let y'all live. Because you got kids and your kids play with my kids, so your kids are like my kids, as far as I'm concerned. So I helped you out. So don't get fly. But forget about all that. Forget about bad times that may come later on down the line. When people start forgetting what you may have done for them. When you help somebody out like this, you're going to have people who are going to say things like, oh, they should have paid their bills. They shouldn't be getting high. They should like, listen, man, you gonna let kids stay in the dark, letting they ice cream sandwiches get cold, freeze pops, juice, eggs. If you can do that with a good mind, don't come around mine. Don't come around me. I ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk about. All right. Okay, so yeah, doing the wrong things for good reasons. Doing the wrong things for good reasons. Sometimes you got to help somebody out in an unorthodox or unscrupulous or less than ethical way. You got to employ some methods. You know, methods like Afro-American engineering, as my old head used to call it. Nigganomics. We have to get our degree in nigganomics, things that the black man has to employ in order to, you know, get ahead every now and then. Nigganomics, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, after you get your check and that check ain't what you need, it's not. If your check ain't getting you where you need to be, you gotta employ some nigganomics. That's a hustle. You might have to sit on your steps and braid some hair. You might have to grab a needle and thread and fix something, make something, create something. Shout out to all my crafters out there. Shout out to all my crafters out there. But you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. See, I'm gonna be nice tonight. I promised myself all day. I'm not going off the rails tonight. We're gonna do the right things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give no negative energy to no bitch ass niggas. I promise I'm not. All right. Let's see. Ken NY, or is that Kenny? Okay, Kenny. Give a shout out to Gould. Goulet? It's his birthday. Well, happy birthday, Gould or Goulet, Juliet. I don't know. I wish I could pronounce it. I don't want to butcher your name. All right, Brandy says, "Dang, you just got roasted." Why you mad? He had to get roasted. I mean, you saw what he was doing. That's what he get. And Michael Anthony, what's good? What's good, man? Thanks for coming through. And Naturalista Rap. What up, Ma? Thanks for coming through. BK all day. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. And Todd Long. Let me see. Luke B. Luke B says generators are loud. Yeah, they are. But keep them lights on, baby. Keep them lights on. Now, the question is, who is going to go fill up the gas can so we can keep this generator going? That's what we need to know. Forget about all that other stuff. Who's gonna fill up the gas can? You know what I mean? There's nobody gonna get splashed with the gas can. All right, CCX says, son, I actually need advice today. I got a new job recently as a supervisor at an educational supply store. Plus, I have an in-person interview tomorrow for a manager position for Nordstrom's beauty counter. All right, what's the advice you need? Okay, this would be my favorite position. I mean, my first position as a manager. I've been supervisor before at a hotel in this new job. But what advice do you have for leadership and excelling in my interview? Well, funny you should ask, because I actually have a lot of experience in interviews, whether I'm in an interview or giving an interview. And one of the things that I do in an interview is, first of all, have all the questions that you want to ask prepared up front. And what I like to do, and you don't have to do this, but one thing I love to do in an interview is I interview the interviewer, because you have just as much right to find out if a company is good for you the same way that they're making sure that you as a candidate for a job is good for them. Remember always that you are the talent. Without you, they don't make money. Now, that's not to say that you should get all arrogant and crazy about it, but remember, they need you, and they would not consider you for a position if they didn't think that you could make them a whole lot more money than what they're going to pay you in your salary, on your, you know, in your check, your salary. So ask them questions like, what's your employee retention like? Ask them what their expectations of you are. Ask them, like, if you were looking for what would a great manager, what would manager of the year do around here? What are your needs? What's going on here that makes you want to change leadership? Because they only change leadership when the previous leadership has either failed or moved on. So if the last manager has moved on, you have a right to know why. I mean, they gave him an exit interview, he or she an exit interview. You have the right to ask why. You may or may not want to ask them, but you'll be able to figure it out. Make them prove to you that they are a good company for you to work at, because they're playing with house money. You're not. So make sure that you keep them on their toes, because as you're asking them things about their company, they're listening to you. Like, this person is really on it. Like, They want to know what's going on with this company, and that's what a manager should do. A manager should know everything about what's going on, on his account, his or her account. So by asking them about business practices and things like that, retention, what their needs are. So you like ask them things like, how can I make an immediate impact in this company? How can I come in and fix the one thing that you haven't been able to fix? And that's a good question to ask them too. Like, what's the one thing that you have needed from management that you have not been getting that I could provide for you within the next 60 days? Now they have to even think about, like, well, because they already know, because they know why they've been looking for a candidate. But they're going to have to know how to articulate that. So, I can talk about this kind of shit all day, but those are some things that you can do that will really, really raise their eyebrows. And trust me, other candidates for that position are not going to ask that. They're not going to ask those questions because they don't know to ask them. So, and you're going to get the job. You'll get the job. Luke B. Beacons for Marauders. What's that? Okay. CC says, I'm excited, but starting to get a little nervous. Well, you're supposed to be a little nervous, but it'll turn out fine. Believe me, they already know what you're working with. Amaro Trust says, can you give me advice on how to encounter a girl? Encounter a girl, huh? Interesting. He says, he says, I don't have adults in my life to ask advice like this to, so I was hoping you share some knowledge. Well, I hope I help. And she says, I don't want them to think I'm too young for the position. I'm 23. No, they love young talent because they think that they can underpay young talent because you don't have a extensive work history. Don't let them do that shit though. Get paid on your skills and abilities. You may already know that you don't have to take whatever job offer that they give you. You can always renegotiate it, and you should. Because whatever they offer you, they're never going to offer you the top of what they can pay you. They're always going to lowball you. You take it, that's going to be your ass and ass until it can take years for you to get a significant increase. So make sure you get your money up front. Okay. Todd Long says, okay, we're back there again. All right. Buy My Oil says, do the kids have both parents or just a single mom? Well, listen, you know how they say, I'm just gonna put it this way: two people can fuck up just as bad as one person can, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a blatant mistake or irresponsibility on somebody's part. I mean, you can just find yourself in a bad jam. People find themselves in financial jams after a breakup, after a death in the family, after an unfortunate natural disaster. Like let's say you live out in the Midwest and you had a tornado or flood or something like that. Them things that happen out in the Midwest or down south on the East Coast with hurricanes. Anything can happen, and you can be caught off guard. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a situation where somebody acted irresponsibly. You could have just caught a bad one. A lot of people are living check to check or living or living above their means, and you'll do that until you can't do that anymore. So you might want to help somebody out who hasn't figured out how to get ahead, stay ahead, and do what needs to be done. So the thing about it is that it's going to be questionable to do-gooders. And shout out to all my do-gooders. Shout out to everybody who says things like, well, the Lord says that you shouldn't ever have to borrow. The Lord says that you should always pay back your debts. The Lord says that you should schedule things for tomorrow. The Lord says that you should be the best that you can get. I said the Lord says, the Lord says, the Lord says this. The Lord says that. He said the Lord says that you should pay your bills. You shouldn't concentrate on nobody who will help you do the wrong thing. Make sure you have your money straight. And make sure you pray every night before it's too late. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all, son. But sometimes you might have to help somebody out that you like or that you love or that you appreciate out. No harm, no foul. That's how I look at it. All right. Yolanda, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. All right. All right. Naturally, the rap says all day, every day, 24 hours, 365, 12 months, yeah, 52 weeks. I got to get the hours together. CC says, nah, Care Bear. I'm torn between the two, and I need them both. If the hours work, okay. I. All right, Jeremy Lakes, what's going on? Says I've been getting burned by helping people that have more than enough money to live on, but they blow their money on bullshit. Sometimes you blow your money on bullshit. I mean, when you're younger, it happens. Now, if you listen, I'm 53. I can't be making no catastrophic financial mistakes in this era because there's no rhyme or reason for it. But I still know people around my age and even older who take bad hits, like go and buy a car they always wanted. Like, fuck it. My man left me, so I went out and bought a, I don't know. My girl left me, took the kids and the dog, so I went and bought me a Corvette. Fuck it. Bought a Corvette? What color? Yo, the shit purple. Purple with the little swirlies in it. Like, what? Let's go for a ride. Midlife crisis. Shit like that. But it's not how bad you fall or how often you fall. It's how many times you get back up. So in the meantime, in between time, somebody might have to try to help you out because you might be in a bad spot. Shout out to all the people that help. But like I said, you may take or employ unscrupulous tactics in order to help somebody out. Now, the shit can get deep. I'm talking about helping somebody out for good reasons. And sometimes the good reasons are only good reasons between the parties that are involved. For example, all right, I'm going to do one more good example of a good reason. Like maybe somebody needed a loan, maybe they needed a business loan or home equity loans, whatever, and maybe their credit wasn't so great. So maybe how to go on the computer and make a check stub look like you make a little bit more than what you make. So maybe you did that and a tax return to make it look like their income is a little bit more than what it actually is. I mean, if a company will go for that, and they don't go straight to the IRS and put in their social security number, hey, that's on them. But you may do that in order for them to secure a loan or show some extra income that's unclaimed, like some under the table income. Non-taxable income. So maybe you made them up some check stubs so they could get free, so they could get this money. Who gets hurt? They got the money, and if they pay the loan back, who cares? Who cares? Now, of course, there'll be people out here who say that's not right because people who really need the money and blah blah blah. Like, you ain't stopping them from getting their money. You're just helping somebody. Now, that's one good reason, or that's one good way to help somebody. But There are some ratchet, low down, dirty shame things that you can do to help somebody out that you may just want to keep between the two parties involved. Like I've known situations where, let's say a man and a woman was having some either relationship difficulty or marital difficulty, and the man seemed like he was getting away. Like I've had enough of this shit. I'm leaving this place. No more. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We already a half an hour in. I don't have my shit on. Nobody even asked me about it. Y'all don't have y'all shit on. Nobody even talked about it. Come on, y'all. I'm dressed now. Are y'all ready to get dressed? Come on. Stick your neck out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Put the beads on. There you go. Looking spiffy. There you go. All right. So we'll say one half of the show we were in the wrong uniform, but now we've gotten it together. We are straight. Let me see. Let's get a good photo of it. Get a good photo here. All right. Look at you. You look so pretty. You look so handsome. You're so attractive. You see that? Huh? Got that good drip on. Now we are in uniform. We are, want to say again? Yeah. If we worked at a hospital, these would be our scrubs. If we worked in security, these would be our uniforms. If we were cops, if we were firemen, you know what I mean? Like, this is our UPS Brown right here. All right, we good? All right, let's go. All right, so, yeah. So, in a situation where a man might have been trying to get away, like, I'm getting out of this relationship. I've had enough of crazy John. She's out of her damn mind. And she may do some things to get him back. And they may be some unorthodox things. Like maybe she faked a pregnancy. She wasn't pregnant, but maybe she wished she was pregnant because she knows that dude is a good dude and he's not going to abandon a woman that's carrying his child. So how could she convince him that she's having a baby upon his exit? She ain't say nothing about being pregnant before. Well, she may have a friend who knows how to produce something like ultrasound. Look, an ultrasound. I'm pregnant. Pregnant. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm having me a baby, maybe twins, maybe two. Got an ultrasound. Now, the dude might come back, or he might say, well, listen, regardless of what happens between me and you, I'm going to take care of my child. But that's not what she's looking for because she can't produce a child. But she might be able to get him to come back and produce a child now. Because he's like, oh, well, no, you can't get pregnant on top of a pregnancy. We already got a bun in the oven. Now we finally get to ride the free wave. Swishy, tighty, swishy, tighty. There's nothing like pregnant pussy, and every man who's ever had some knows. Anyway, she's going to have to do something later on because she's not pregnant. So either she's going to have to fake a miscarriage, and she may get help with that too. Fake miscarriage, whatever. Or she might fake the miscarriage and then actually get pregnant. Like we lost one, baby. I can't believe we lost our child. But I'm pregnant again. Like, damn, that was fast. Yeah. Don't need an ultrasound for this one. This one is red. So yeah, that might not be the right thing to do. But between the two of them, they partners in crime. Yeah, partners in crime, and it worked. It worked. You know, they fixed their relationship with some duct tape. Duct tape, electrical tape, Elmer's glue, rubber cement. I put my relationship back together with I fixed my relationship, put it back together. This is stronger than Gorilla Glue. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar, with the and we are talking about doing the wrong things, helping them do the wrong things for good reasons. So we talk about when the bond between you and somebody is so strong that you may do some illegal, unorthodox, unethical things, unconventional things in order to help them get ahead. One shot, one lick. You know what I mean? They just need one lick, baby. All right. I know I'm far up in the credits. I mean, in the comments. I'm still trying to read some more of these. All right. Okay. TK Wright says everyone blows money on bullshit, but some people blow money on it all the time. Yeah, true. Oh, naturally the rap. I said beads earlier. My bad. And Sankey okay says, how much does all that jewelry weigh? These are actually pretty heavy. Like this one here is heavy. This one is lighter heavy. But yeah, it's at least, I want to say at least a couple of pounds, maybe 2 or 3. At least 2. No less than 2. No, I'm gonna rock with 3. I'm gonna gamble and say 3. I we active, we in motion. Progato is calling me a monkey. Oh, that's okay. I'll be a monkey, but I'll be more like a silverback gorilla. Fuck your ass up. Vin says, much respect to you, big bro. Shout out from Inglewood, California. Inglewood! Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you mucho. No doubt. And okay. CC says, helping someone doing the wrong things for good reasons is like my mom and aunt helping my uncle by giving him money so he won't ask our grandma, but he's really getting drugs. There are more ways to swing that. Like buying alcohol for a minor because they having a little party. It happens all the time on college campuses. 18, 19, 20-year-olds getting somebody who's 21 or older to buy alcohol for them so they can have parties. You know what I mean? Look, the party needs alcohol. We all underage, but we drink. And I need that alcohol. We close to the legal age. We just not all the way there. So we can't go in the store and get the liquor. So we need a runner. Who's going to be a runner? So, all right. I mean, as long as nobody Nobody pass out drunk, drives while they drunk, or date rapes. We'll be all right. Don't make this shit all come back to me. When they ask, how did y'all get all that alcohol? Where did y'all get the alcohol for all y'all underage motherfuckers? Don't say my name. I don't know nothing. I ain't buy no alcohol. Shoot. Produce a receipt. That's it. Said that receipt says it was paid for by cash. No paper trail for me. Ain't no credit card with my name on it. All right, let's go. Prince of Ensaladas says, I just went through my 4th divorce of the month. They took my kids again. The 4th divorce of a month. Wow. Yeah, let's talk in July. Around the 4th of July. I'll see you then. He says, he's a mess, though. It's so it's so much stuff he's been to jail for. Yeah. They give him cash because he doesn't have a bank account. I understand, overstand. Yes, I get it. Get it. But yeah, doing the wrong things for good reasons. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Everybody ain't going to always agree with the methods that you employ in order to make it out here. Sometimes you just have to do some things that you wouldn't ordinarily do because the circumstances call for it. You know, now I'm not going to advocate for anybody stealing anything from anybody. I can't get with the theft. I can't get with that. I can't make excuses for that or whatever. But in situations where it's like a victimless crime, yeah, sometimes it might work out. Shoot. There was a time when I used to employ some tactics in order to save people in the hood. Your gas get cut off, I knew how to cut it back on. Your electricity get cut off, I knew how to turn it back on. Water get cut off, I knew how to turn it back on. Only thing I couldn't turn back on was the phone. Like, now you got to pay the bill for that. I ain't nothing. But gas, electric, and water, basically the 3 elements, yeah, I can get you back straight. I mean, sometimes you wouldn't have enough money to get on a payment plan or whatever because they often want like a big down payment. And even if they put you on a list to be able to get like relief funding and stuff like that, meanwhile you don't have no water in your crib for a few days, and everybody got to piss and everybody got to shit. Not a good look. We got to work it out. We got to do something. We need a spacer. We need a space in between the time that we get the money and the time that we can get the power restored. We need a spacer. Where can we get a spacer? What's in the juice today? This is the same juice from last night. So we got collard greens in here. We got radish. We got turnips. We got red onion. We got tomato. We got cucumber. We have celery. That's all we had. Oh, and beets. That's why it's so red. That's why it's red. That's why it's red. See? It's very red. But this is very tasty. It is. This is good. This is a good batch. Let's see. Putin Mahir. Wait. Damn. Hold on. Put me here. I don't know. Hold my doodle. Hello. If gravity is really real, then why can I drive my car backwards? That question kind of answers itself. They say gravity really deals with up and down, not back and forth. But just like gravity kicks in when you throw something up, it comes down. The same way when you drove your car backwards, you eventually drove it forward. So when it gets to the point where you can't drive your car forward, only backwards, that's not gravity. That's your transmission. Go handle that. Amco. All right. CC says gravity would be floating upwards. You beat me to it. Gonzo Ball says, brother, what is your necklace made from? Cow bones, baby. Cow bones. As a matter of fact, I put a necklace on y'all too. You have on one too. You just didn't know, but you do it. Let me show you a picture that I took earlier of you, cow bone necklace. Look at that. Let me see. See that? You see you? See? Cow bones. See, look at that. Look at them cow bones. Oh, it's all cow bones. No wood, no wood. The cow bones. Well, this does have wood as far as spacers, but these are cow bones. Everything is cow bone. Cow bone necklaces. See, if I do a live show one day, I'm encourage everybody to get the cow bones. Like when I get these T-shirts, yeah, let me say something about cow bones. Now we do the cow bones around here, but that's what it's made of. Well, I should shoot. Put name here. Damn, what the hell? I can't put name here. Okay, put name here. Said, well, shoot. I should get a sub then, because I answered the question. Good looking out, Gonzo Ball. Good looking out. Yeah, we rock out around here, dog. We do. So we talking about helping them do the wrong things for the right reasons. So we talking about when people that you care about, people that you love, are in a jam, and you might have to employ some unscrupulous, illegal, unorthodox, unconventional tactics in order to get them back right. That's what we're talking about tonight. That's what we're talking about tonight. So, what have any of you done besides CC to help somebody get through, get past, get over, get by a situation? I mean, I'm sure that we've all done something. More than likely, you've been asked to do somebody a favor. You know, even if it was like, you may have been a teenager and maybe you needed a car in order to get across town to see a girl or see a boy or some shit like that. And, you know, your sister, your brother, or maybe a friend helped you steal your parents' car. And maybe they did some fly shit like, okay, we're going to take the car after my parents go to sleep, but we got to make sure that we can park the car back in the same spot. So what I need you to do is I need you to bring your car over to my house and you park in the spot that I leave. So when I get back, okay, so this is what we're going to do. You bring your car over. I'll take my parents' car, pull out of the spot. You pull into that space to hold the car, to hold that space. So my parents won't know in the morning that anybody moved the car. I'll take you home or take you with me or whatever. And then when we get back, you pull out of that spot. I'll pull back into that spot and they'll never know. Everything will be cool. As long as you don't crash up the car or whatever. But speaking of crashing up the car, you ever help somebody cover up an accident? Like maybe, you know, Let's just say cover up an accident. You fill in those blanks. You fill in those blanks. All right. Oh, this is cool. All right. Yeah, that's pretty dope. All right. Yeah, that's hot right there. I like that shit. I like that shit. All right. So, yeah. So you might have to help somebody out with a situation. You had to help them out with a situation. You may have had to make something look like it wasn't when it was on some Harry Houdini shit. Do y'all know the story of Harry Houdini? Like a lot of people think that Harry Houdini did magic, but he didn't. He was an escape artist. So he would do shit like have himself locked in a cage and have the cage lowered underwater. Or if it didn't go underwater, because that's actually how he died. So they locked him in this cage, wrapped the cage with all of this chain and a lock on it. And so Harry Houdini would have the key stuffed in his shorts or something like that, and then he would unlock the locks, and then when they would either uncover the cage or whatever, he'd be like, "Ta-da! The world's greatest escape artist." But he wasn't. It wasn't really a intricate trick. It was corny. He had the key, so he died because they lowered the cage into the water, and he couldn't get the key out. He couldn't get the lock. He couldn't get the lock unlocked, and he wound up dying. Now they should have known he was taking too long down there. But if they would have pulled him up, then everybody would have known that he was a fraud. So he died defrauding people. It happens. So you may have helped somebody to defraud somebody before. Like I was talking about the case with the baby, the baby with the sonogram. I'm like, yeah, got the ultrasound here, got the sonogram. You are with child. She ain't pregnant. Jeremy Lake says Houdini got punched in the gut so hard that he died. So I heard a different cause for his death, I guess. I'ma Google it. Yeah. That's how he died, man. And like back in those days, you had a bunch of so-called escape artists, magicians, gypsies, fortune tellers, all that old bullshit. They was just scamming motherfuckers because cats didn't know. They didn't know. They didn't have no Google. They didn't have no search engines. They believed what was in front of them. You cover up something like, the old, you've seen the magic trick where you saw the woman in half, but it's two people in both halves. Like people went for that shit. Show to show, town to town. A lot of freak shows, carnivals, circus acts, and all that shit. Ryder says, "Like your necklace, appreciate you coming through." And Draco says, "Bro, came out straight out of Hawaii." Nah, man, these are cow bones, and I was just showing them before. Y'all rocking the cow bones too. Let me show you a picture. I put the cow bones on you earlier. Cow bones. These are cow bone necklaces. Ain't no Hawaiians with this shit. It ain't nobody with these necklaces, period. These are exclusives. You ain't never seen nobody walking around with these, and you won't. I got more of them. See, I got the ones you're wearing. Got another one here. Yeah, this is exclusive. Not sold in stores. Ain't sold nowhere. You got to get these made. I did. So yeah, this is my shit. So you see any content creators run around here with necklaces that look anything like this, believe me, they saw my shit and they bid it. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Draco says, keep them necklaces out from the dogs. Yo, man. I like that. I like that. What we gotta do. What we gotta do. We gotta keep them chains away from the dogs, yo. Make sure keep away from the dogs. You gotta keep them chains away from the dogs. Whether it's the dark, the light, or the fog, you gotta keep them chains away from the dogs. Make sure that you're there. Make them like a log. Ain't no wood in these necklaces. Maybe just a little wood, but it's the cow bone. Leave them alone. You ain't gonna see nobody rocking these chains like this. It's a necklace and the shit is fried like fish. And we take it there. Make sure you know you care that we had this thing. And I get you a pair. You can wear two. You can wear one. But you gotta come to sun in order to get one. And I might get them made for you for a fee. You can rock them. But that's the only way, B. That's the, that's the, that's the, that's the, that's the, that's the, that's the. All right, let's rock. Let's rock. How far we in? 56 minutes? All right, we good. We good. We good. We good. All right, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752. And we are talking about helping them do the wrong things for good reasons. Draco says, ain't no way that necklace don't hurt your neck. This shit looks heavy as fuck. They are heavy. But not that heavy. You know what I mean? They heavy, but not that heavy. You know, as long as you got a muscle or two in your neck, you know what I'm saying? But this one, which is the longest one, that's heavy, but it's not like, it ain't gonna be weighing you down like, But you'll feel it. You'll feel it. Not like a weight, but it's not like 5 pounds or nothing like this. I would say it's about somewhere between 2 and 3. Somewhere between 2 and 3. That's what I would say. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. Appreciate you coming by. I really do. So yeah, helping them do the wrong things for good reasons. Shoot, some of us helped our parents do this. Yo, man, anybody out there besides me? Am I the only ones that couldn't trust my dad with my social security number? Do you know? Listen, man. My pop, man, love him to death, resuscitate him, and love him back to life. But before he passed, and may he rest in paradise. Before he passed, though, all of his kids, my dad had 12 kids. But our social security numbers, man, talk about being compromised. It got to the point where once we became adults, we already know he had our social security numbers and he would rock out. But he wasn't getting like credit cards and stuff like that. He would buy houses. He would buy houses in our names and stuff like that. So we had something of our own. But yeah. I worked with my dad as like straight out of college for years. And I helped him do a lot of things. Put my name on a lot of shit. You know, sometimes it worked out. Most of the times it worked out. Sometimes it didn't. But to be honest with you, I would do it again. So there were a bunch of electric bills in my name. There were a bunch of water bills in my name. And sometimes when I had to deal with the electric company or the water department, those questions would come up. Well, you have an account over here and over there. And I mean, like, yeah. Why you gotta bring up old shit? It's like, it's still an active account. I'm like, That was my dad. Prove it. Whatever. I mean, we was getting money at the time. Shit happens. Good Luck says, hear my joke. What's a Rasta man's favorite film? I'm almost scared to ask. What's a Rasta man's favorite film? Ja Wanna Man? I don't know. What is a Rasta man's favorite film? I ain't know Rastas went to the movies, but what is it? Kristen Garcia says, you stole money from me. I did no such thing. You were lying. Señor Garcia, tú habla mentira a mí. ¿Por qué tú hablas mentira a mí? ¿Por qué you habla mentira a mí? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, hombre? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Y habla mentira a mí. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? You habla mentira a mí. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? You habla mentira a mí. Don't do it. I said, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? You habla... Tú habla a mí, usted. Usted, ¿por qué tú hablas? ¿Por qué usted? Took me off beat. It's all good. Super Dario Brothers. Got nothing. Brother, bother me nothing. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. I'm having fun for no reason now. Blood Fart, what's good? He says, I'm just in time to rock out to some Triangle. Then fuck it, I'm picking it back up. Let's go. Let's just do the Triangle. The hell what I was talking. Let's just Triangle. I said... yeah. What? What they saying? We and we what you know. What you know. Yeah. Yeah. Now we are emotion. We do this thing. Taking off fast lane, no coasting. All right. What up, Jay? Thanks for coming through, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We're about to get out of here in a few minutes. But listen, I wanted to rock out with y'all. I think I said rock with you. I said I rock out with y'all for at least an hour, maybe 15 minutes more. We do it for sure. And I am am glad you came through, and I do anything every night to rock with you. So we pay it forward, make sure we do get paid at the door, make sure we make more. But whether we get $1 or not, we gonna rock the spot, make sure that it's hot. Bluffar says, that triangle hook is fire. I'm ready for the drop, right? Yeah. Nah. Make them say, All right, y'all. Yeah. Doing the wrong things for good reasons. Doing the wrong things for them. Helping them do the wrong things for the wrong. Now, listen, man, I ain't saying that you should ever help nobody. You know, like, don't be a getaway driver for, like, somebody who robbed a bank or you know, help somebody hurt somebody, or no crazy shit like that. But even in a violent realm, there may be times where you might have to help somebody out. Like in the case where, I'm not going to go deep into this, but let's say it's a case where a child is involved, a minor is involved, and there's some evidence, proof of some abuse, some wrongdoing. You might have to help somebody do something. We'll just keep that between us. You two be acting real funny, and I don't want to get into all of that, but you can figure it out. Connect the dots. You know what I mean? We'll connect the cow bones to the Tibetan Buddhism. Cow bones meet Tibetan Buddhism. Cow bones, Tibetan Buddhism. Cow bones, Tibetan Buddhism. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's see. Edward says, you played sports. You know, honestly, I didn't. I didn't. I've never been on a sports team in my life. I played sports around the way. Pickup games, basketball, football, baseball. But no, I'm not a football player. No. Never been on a team. Never had a coach. Never had teammates. No. But I always played. I can play. But I worked. No extracurricular activity. I worked after school. But I started working out consistently at age 27 and just never stopped. I don't work out as hard as I used to. This is all muscle memory. If y'all think I'm big and all that kind of shit, this is all muscle memory. You know, like I do calisthenics, you know, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, shit like that. Leg lifts. I do pull-ups. And the only weights that I work out with are I do military presses with the bar, and I do arm curls. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. Bloodpoint says, like John Q. Hold on. Watch the Gypsy Rose movie. Real story. She just got out of jail recently. Fascinating and sad story. What's it called? The Gypsy Rose movie? Okay. I'm gonna check that out. Hold on. Let me Google it now so I don't forget. Oh, and before I get out of here, man, I want to play the track by the boy Mike. That he was in here last night. He said he sent us his track. The shit is pretty fire. So I want y'all to hear it. Hold on. It's Gypsy Rose. Okay. Oh, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Oh, okay. Let me see. 32 years old, born in 1991, Louisiana. Okay. I'll check it out. Check. Jerry says Gypsy Rose story is nuts. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Edward, don't play. No religious beliefs. I have religious beliefs, more spiritual than anything else. I do not subscribe to any organized religion. I can't do it. I can't get into it no more. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, don't spoil the movie by reading too much first. All right, I ain't gonna do it. Hold on. I want to play this track for y'all. Hold on. Let me get it right for y'all. Boy, Mike the Flame. He was in the chat last night on last night's show, and he said he would send us this track, and he did. So I want y'all to hear it. Tell me what y'all think. This is a short joint, 2 minutes. Check it out.
Y'all was praying on my downfall, hoping I was finished, but that time in the dark turned your boy into a menace. Now I'm solo in the coop while I'm stacking this chicken, nigga. Listen, I am just an icon living. Been a big dog since a pup, no kitten. To you niggas in the past, y'all done lost y'all luck. Mad cause you burned the bridge, you can't build back up. Some things I never lost, my faith been how to hustle. Now I flex with this Rolex and I bet I don't pull a muscle. Let hyenas slide, even though they laugh and they mumble. Ain't no need to remind the lion, he the king of the jungle. Remain humble, never blame no nigga for what they did. Blame myself, cause I was the nigga that let you in. No revenge, keep it pushing. If you ask for forgiveness, I totally accept it, but I'm still gonna pray from a distance. Giving everything I got, cause I ain't getting no younger. Till then, glass floors with the pit bulls under. No space for new guests, all these seats is reserved. Cause success speaks for itself, you ain't gotta say words, just Mr. Overflow. Tell me what you want from me.
I don't know, man. I think that shit flames. That shit hot. Nice short jaw, you know what I mean? Like, he just put it on a reel. Just keep rocking that shit. But I was feeling it. He sent me 2 tracks. And both of them dope. I chose that one because I hope they don't get me on the sample, because that's A. Marie with the this one thing. I hope they don't try to shit on me for that. But hopefully he did it in a way that, you know, they won't catch it. So, but that's a good thing. I mean, what y'all think? It's a good thing. Mike the Flame. I thought he would be here tonight, probably, hopefully in the studio getting right, you know what I mean, doing his thing, working on his shit. But yeah, I like that. I hope y'all like it too. Tomorrow I'll play his other track, but I opened the show with that tonight. And it's a good look. So I'm proud of that. I'm glad that, you know, somebody would let me showcase their music on here. I'm glad that he had some good shit. So I don't know if it's streaming on all platforms, but his name is Mike the Flame, MikeDaflame. So check him out. You know, maybe he's on, I don't know. I didn't check SoundCloud. He probably on the cloud. He probably on iTunes or whatever. But yeah, check him out, man. He definitely got some heat. Bloodfart says, sounds polished. Nice so far. Word. What's up? Happy Russia Day. That's what's up. Prayers for Russia's safety. For Russian safety. Okay. All right. So let's go. Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, got some good bars. Production is right. It's clean. It's good shit. All right, let's do this. I said, let's do this. Let's get ready to do these birthday shout-outs. We're going to do these birthday shout-outs. We have some birthday shout-outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious June 11th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special, because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number 1 out the box. Hold on. I ain't even ready. Hold on. I was ready-ish. Okay, number one out the box. Linda Robinson. Happy birthday to you. And also Pete Easley. Happy birthday to you. And Dewana Davis Harris. Happy birthday to you. And Pamela Carter Johnson. And she's raising money for the American Diabetes Association. Rock out. And Key Denise. Happy birthday to you. And Lucy God's Child Soiree. Happy birthday to you. And Edgar Mullen, happy birthday to you. And Intelligent June Bay, happy birthday. And Tasha Maria, happy birthday. And Kenya Clark, and Lisa Young, and Sharonda Broadwater, Jocelyn Hightower, and my man going all the way back to the 1978. Yes, I was in third grade, 8 years old with this cat. And he's turning 54 years old today. My man Kyle Farnbury. And I'll never forget Kyle because he was the smart kid in the class, the smartest. I always wondered if he kept it up like that because he was a brain. He was on that shit. But being as though he is a Gemini, I bet you he fell off. He probably, but all right. Anyway, I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious June 11th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing, and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, man, listen, what should we say, yeah, sometimes you gotta help out. Yeah, it ain't the right thing, but you still gotta swing. You my cuz, you my brother, you my sis, so I gotta go out and do this. Yeah, we could have found another better way, but we was in the jam, so I gotta show you who I am. I'm your brother, I'm your best friend, and I'ma make sure that we get this thing done. Then we gonna ride out, have a couple of brews, smoke a little L. Yeah, we gonna get right. You can tell that the next day will come and we'll be there, and we gonna make another plan to get next year. Next year, when it comes, we gonna be coming up just like an elevator, escalator. Yeah, it gets greater as we go on. But right now, we had to get out of this jam that's on. But I'ma warn you, make sure you stack your cash. Make sure you keep your business straight. And I won't hate if you need me again. Well, I'm your friend, and I'm just like Chucky, all the way to the end. You're my best friend, and I'm yours. We boys, and I'll make sure that nobody takes yours away from you. Yeah, we had to make a couple of moves, but sometimes that's what a nigga gotta do. So I'ma help you. I know that you would do the same. Peace to Mike the Flame. And all of y'all for coming on by. And I hope y'all come back tomorrow night. You know why. So, all right. Okay. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Getimism show. So I hope y'all come back through. I should give y'all a preview and tell y'all what we're going to talk about tonight. But then I would have to be sure. Because sometimes I switch it up at the last minute. But tell y'all what. Yeah, let's do this. Like I'm conflicted. All right. Okay. Tell you what. Tomorrow, potentially, we're going to be talking about being left out of the process. So we could be talking about when people are making moves, when y'all was supposed to be making moves together, and somehow they keep going around you, going over your head, going through you and keeping you out of the process about something that y'all were all supposed to be involved in. Sort of like, sort of like if you have kids, let's say your baby mom took your kids and put them in a different school because maybe either they were excelling and outgrew the old school, or they weren't keeping up with the class, so they needed some special learning or whatever, and they didn't, nobody told you. They just moved the child to the next school, and you didn't even know anything about it. So they didn't consult you, ask you about being a resource. They don't know what you could have done to help the situation or aid in the process, but they left you out of the process. So we might talk about that. What do y'all think about that? I mean, y'all feeling it? Because I tweak it a little bit more, but just let your mind jog about how you've been left out of processes before. At work, we get left out of the process all the time. They make all kinds of changes at work, whatever. You come in, you're like, why I gotta sign off on all this stuff? What's going on here? Left you out of the process. Can make you feel a little funny about it. All right, that's what's up. Z says you're left out of the process. YouTube keeping you from that bread. It's their company. It's their company, dog. You play by their rules, or like I could do a podcast and stream on all platforms if I wanted to. I like going live though. So we gonna rock out like this. You gotta give a little, get a little. But we work out something. All right, y'all. Listen, we about to get out of here. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I appreciate all of y'all coming by. We will be back tomorrow night, 1 a.m. So I see y'all then. Holla! Peace. Oh, wait. Let me take off my uniform. Let me take y'all uniform off. Okay. All right. We good. Furry for life. You subscribed just now? Yo. Let me get a little kunga for that. Let me get a little kunga for that. A little kunga. Thanks for that subscription, man. Appreciate it. I promise not to let you down. All right. So Lizzie,